Is there a relationship between a college student's study times and achieved academic success? Introduction, background, rationale, and literature review. Why are we interested and what exactly are we looking for? Study techniques are unique and vary among different individuals. This has created a hard time in determining just how much study behavior affects academic success. However, a more quantifiable measure for academic achievement in relation to studying is time spent engaged in study. It is believed that college students who engage in short bouts of study regularly throughout the week are more likely to achieve academic success. Is there a need for an investigation? There is a need for this study. As described by the following peer-reviewed article, first-year students face many challenges. Two of the most important challenges are that they do not always understand the difference between studying at a university and studying at an upper secondary school or the demands of the university level teaching learning environment. However, it is argued just how much the amount of study time actually contributes to one's academic success. A study was conducted and reported to the Department of Psychology of Florida State University in an attempt to find support for the study time model proposed that would show the amount of study time was only a significant predictor of overall GPA when the study quality and performance from previous academic encounters were looked into. Basically saying that it took more than just the amount of time studying like what they needed to. It was more of qualitative study that required deeper investigation into. In trying to understand the small or unreliable relationship between study time and GPA, it may be helpful to consider the emerging literature on deliberate practice. This is just the need that we see for it. There is many studies that go into it, but there are too many variables for us to determine. Several studies have been done to try and ascertain a definitive answer on whether time spent studying correlates to academic success, but because of differing variables, it has become hard to pinpoint it exactly. This is why it is prudent to take all the analytical tools and studies into account to understand the picture as a whole. Studies and journal articles, such as that of Dr. So, whose article shows how a study was used to examine whether or not the effect of active procrastination on academic achievement is at all different in relation to long prior to the examination. So how long the subject studied the information prior to the exam or closer to the exam. Using the data collected here from 172 Korean undergraduates, it'll be easier to understand trends in procrastination among my own subjects. A better understanding of the key aspect of the study methodologies, such as cramming, passive procrastination, and active procrastination, I will be able to better understand my subjects of interest. So by taking her aspect of the cramming, passive procrastination, and active procrastination stance on different study habits between or methodologies among students, I'll be able to better understand my articles as a whole. Focus and direction. The purpose here is to find a correlation of time spent studying and academic success among college students. My research question is there a direct relationship between a college student's study times and achieved academic success? The hypothesis I have is it is believed by me that college students who engage in short bouts of study regularly throughout the week are more likely to achieve academic success. My methods, the design type will be cross-sectional. Inclusion, all students, as long as they're in the same college class at the same allotted time. This will be just one specific classroom with 20 people that will be just chosen at random. Instrumentation, this will include surveys along with statistical analysis based upon what I will need from the survey. Recruitment, the sample will be 20 individuals that are enrolled in the same class at the same time throughout the week. The selection will be random, as I stated, and it will be open to all types of persons to get a good sample of individuals. Granted, they must be one, willing to previously disclose of information, and two, members of the same course at the same allotted time each week. As long as they have those two requirements, the sample will be male and female between about 18 and 25 years of age.